Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Patrick here from Play Clash of Clans, bringing you guys the next episode of my quest to the top 200. So it's definitely been a while since we had one of these episodes. I sort of just stopped attacking. I went on a little vacation to North Carolina, but now I'm back and I'm ready to storm our way to the top. Alright, so let's go ahead and start this episode off. Just like all the other episodes, do some upgrades. Gotta give a big shout out to AppNana. They hooked me up with the gems for this video. So if you guys haven't checked them out yet, make sure to check them out in the description below or the annotation. It's a really easy way to get free gems, so go ahead and click that link. Alright, so other than that, I'm going to upgrade my Archer Tower to level 12 and use my gems to speed it up. That's my final Archer Tower going to level 12. And then for the rest of the gems I'll spend today, I'm going to spend it on the trap upgrades. So while I go ahead and upgrade these traps, I'm sort of wondering if trap upgrades are worth the expenses for people who aren't gemming and aren't like in Champions League style gameplays. I think I'm going to talk about it more in my Let's Play series, but if people are building like Seeking Air Mines and air bombs and maxing them out, it's going to cost you like 100,000 gold every time you rearm your base. And if you're farming, I don't really know if that's the best deal, so I might talk about that more in a separate video or maybe on my Let's Play series, but I think it's an interesting topic, and I really don't think everyone should build Seeking Air Mines and Giant Bombs. Alright, so now that that's done, we've done all our upgrades, let's go ahead and talk about some defensive replays. So like I said, I probably dropped to like 3,230, and then I've done a few attacks and I've won some defensive replays which have helped me boost back up. So let's go ahead and take a look at my log. Alright, so looking at the log, we have two most recent wins. For 40 trophies, I lost about 11 trophies, and then I won another 40 trophies. So I've had a ton of success on defense. You really don't see this that much in the Champions League. But I do have these two most recent defense replays, and the thing is, something rare happened that usually never happens on defense in Champions League, and I'm going to show you guys that. So first of all, let's check out this first raid, and you can actually check out the new Archer Towers level 12 if you want to see like their arrows shoot, but what he's doing right now, he's baiting my Barbarian King, my Archer Queen, dropping his Golem, and he's using my own strategy against me, which are the Witches. And the thing is, my base, the best strategy it can defend against are the Witches. So you can see right there, you can see the Archer Tower on the bottom, it's shooting the flaming arrows at level 12, that's pretty neat. And I also have a giant bomb right near that Tesla, you'll see it go off in just a second. But anyways, yeah, my base is really effective against witches, and the reason I know that is because when I attack bases like this with my witch strategy, it usually doesn't go too well. Alright, so right now he's done about 20% damage, his witches have been taken out on the bottom, he only has about 3 or 4 of them left, and he's sort of just focusing on his Barb King and his Archer Queen to bring him home. But it doesn't look like it's going to be very successful. There's a few more witches on the top. I don't think he's dropped his clan castle yet, so I guess we're going to wait on that. But the Archer Queen's been taken out. And then now after these last two witches goes down, he's sort of just sitting there. And at this point, if I were him, I'd probably just surrender. I'd keep my clan castle troops and live to fight another day. But it looks like after that final witch goes down, I'm just going to fast forward a little bit. He's going to drop his clan castle on the bottom left hand side, and you know what, it's actually good for me because if he hit 40% damage, it would have been a shield for me. It would have been a 12-hour shield, so I was a little bit disappointed. You can see that Dark Elixir drill, it gets really close, but it survives. But in the end, I win 23 trophies. I'm really happy about that. And when I talk about something that's never happened before on me on defense, usually in Champions League, if I win a battle and I don't get a shield, I have never won a battle after that. They usually dominate me and get like 3 stars right after. So you can see in this raid, no Archer Queen, no Barbarian King, no clan castle troops. A lot of my traps have been deployed. This is usually a disaster in the Champions League. Since that guy didn't get 40%, this guy literally attacked me maybe 2 minutes after the first guy attacked me. So he must have saw this base and been super happy to find a base like this that's pretty open and doesn't have any of those things in the way that are typically annoying. Alright, so right now you can see he's attacking. He used a witch strategy as well, and he brought some wizards. It's not working too well right now. You can see he's making his way through the right-hand side. He's at 35%. Something that really helped him was that Barbarian King. The Barbarian King on the bottom destroyed like 6 or 7 buildings and gave him a ton of percentage points. But right now he's at 42%, so that means I've gotten a shield already if I can hold him off from 50, 44%, and then now it's just looks like these troops on the top. And what's really going to be crucial, look at that air defense. That air defense gets down to like 1 health. So that's pretty important. Look at that, like 1 health air defense, and you can see he's at 48% damage. So he does have his clan castle. He's going to drop it right here and take care of this builder's hut. Unfortunately, that's only going to get him to 59%, and then he's going to go down right there. So literally that 1 air defense having just a tiny sliver of health points helped me win the battle, and it's the first time I've ever won 2 battles in a row in Champions League in the span of like 5 minutes. Usually I get dominated afterwards. So it was a quick 40 trophies. Again, that air defense hooked me up, and I was really happy about that, and that's what boosted me up to 3383. All right, so now that we're there, we got to keep attacking. I want to definitely get to 3,400 today. Something I've been noticing, if you look at the top of the leaderboard, it used to be like 2 or 3 people above 4,000 trophies, but now there's like 20 to 25, and I have no idea why that's happening. And the top 200, when we started this series, it was at like 3,500 or something like that, and now it's at like 3,700. So it's becoming even harder. So that means we're gonna have to push even harder to make our way to the top 200. So yeah. All right, so first base, we found Eunice and 39 trophies available, which is the most ridiculous amount of luck ever. The base really isn't that difficult. He only has level, I guess, 6 wizard towers, which don't take out my skeleton minions in one shot. So let's go ahead and attack. Even if this was the hardest base ever, I would attack because it has 39 trophies available. All right, so starting off, I dropped a few barbarians. I did find that giant bomb, so they didn't destroy my witches. And now I'm going to start dropping my witches. And now I just have to decide how I want to take care of some of these mortars and wizard towers with my spells. And I had a really good thing going. I was sort of scared. I didn't want to like have my witches get destroyed in the very beginning, so I did drop some on the mortar and the wizard tower right there. And then for these final 2, I guess I can just focus on the clan castle troops or another mortar maybe when it drops. All right, so right now, dropping some wall breakers, making my way to the center. Looks like most of my witches are going to the right-hand side, so that's the side I'm going to focus on. But the clan castle troop is a golem, so that means I can drop my lightning spells on the mortar. All right, so right now we're at 30%, doing a pretty good job. I did drop my jump spell, as well as I have 2 more wall breakers. I can drop those in a second, but my jump spell is going to let my troops go over the top and start getting into that town hall. So for my archers, you can see I drop one over there just to help me get to 50% in case of emergencies. And then finally, my troops are going to go over the top, and they're doing work in the center of the base, and that's going to help us get, it's going to help us get a really easy 2 stars. That's not going to be hard at all. All right, so at this point, we're just looking at trying to get to 3 stars, but sort of how the base is laid out, my witches are going to get taken out fairly easily, so just let me fast forward a little bit, and that'll do it for this base. All right, so wrapping it up, he did have 39 trophies available, and since we did get 2 stars, that gave us a total of 26 trophies, which is unheard of. I'm so happy we got those. I will take this raid 100 times out of 100, so I'm really happy about that. All right, but I can't do it with just 1 raid. I thought it would take me 2 raids to get 3,400, but I did get it really easily with that first raid. But I want to do 1 more for you guys, just since we haven't raided in so long, and let's go ahead and attack this base right here. So 18 trophies available, pretty solid. I'll definitely take that. And let's see how we're going to take it out. He doesn't have his Barbarian King available, and he doesn't have his Archer Queen available. So that means it's going to be pretty easy to take care of some of those things that usually get in the way. All right, so I'm pulling those troops out right now. And something you can do if you want to, you can use your troops to like bait them over the mortars when you drop your lightning spells. So that's what I'm going to do here. So I'm just going to drop some barbarians, sort of just lining them up. And then after I line up these wizards, the wizards are the most important part. So after I line up those guys with 1 more archer, I can drop my 2 lightning spells. All right, so wizards going down. I do have 2 more lightning spells, and again, I don't have to worry about anything else. So I might as well drop the lightning spells on the mortar over some of those archers. So I'm going to do the same thing right here. Drop them over the mortar, and that'll do it. That'll take care of our second mortar and take care of the clan castle troops, so our witches can attack freely. And then now I'm just going to check for some giant bombs and drop my witches, and we should be able to do work on this base. All right, witches are deployed. I'm dropping some wall breakers. The goal right here and the way to be successful is to make sure your witches go into the walls and they don't go around to the side. So that's what I'm doing. And that's sort of why I dropped my Archer Queen to the bottom. That way she took care of some of those buildings and my witches didn't get distracted. All right, so right now we made our way in the first layer, and if you get into the first layer, you're usually good to go. Even though that Inferno Tower did get onto my Barbarian King, which is sort of annoying, we're having pretty good success right now. I did drop my jump spell, and we've made our way all the way to the center, and we should be good to go for the rest of this base. All right, so we're sitting on 36, 37%. Should be able to get 2 stars if everything goes to plan. Some of my witches are going down that path, which is a little bit annoying, but it looks like they're going to swing back around and start attacking this town hall, which is exactly what we're looking for. All right, 47%. base. Archer Queen's going to take care of another building, and that's going to take us to 51%. And then we got the Town Hall right after, so that'll be 52%, and that means we're going to be good to go. I don't think we're going to get 3 stars. He still has a ton of these defenses available, plus my witches are in a pretty bad position. They're probably going to get rocked by that mortar. So I might as well surrender and save some health on my Archer Queen so I don't have to gem her or like wait for her to wake up. All right, so when we end the battle, in the end, we got 12 trophies, very respectable. Not too many resources, but we're not too worried about that. And in the end, I'm really happy with that raid. All right, so heading back to base, you can see I'm at 3,421 trophies, which is pretty solid. We started at 3,000, so we've gained 421 in however many episodes we're on. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Looking at the rest of my base, I guess there's one more thing I can do. I can buy a shield for one day. I think I'm going to start raiding again tomorrow, so I'm going to go ahead and do that for 100 gems, and that's going to wrap it up for this episode. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. If this is your favorite series, let me know below so I can do some more of these. I was thinking of doing another one on Saturday, but other than that, drop a like and a favorite if you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Peace out.